Good morning everyone. I've literally just left the house because I'm trying to get myself to go on a daily walk by myself, obviously without the dogs, because when I'm with the dogs it's just impossible to actually walk like a good distance. So yeah, my new challenge for myself is to go on a daily walk and hopefully get about 10,000 steps in every day. That's kind of my goal. I know that's what we should be doing every day anyway, but where I've just been at home and not working, I've just been kind of unmotivated to really just push myself to move my body every day, because you know it's so easy to get into the habit of just laying around at home and you know spending time on your phone or things like that. So yeah, I really want to just change myself and get better at just actually exercising. So I'm now on my way to the park and I thought I'd take you guys with me on my little walk today. I'm hoping you can hear me properly because it is a little bit windy today. It's actually nice now to walk at this time because usually when the sun's out it's just way too hot and I'd literally be dripping in sweat. But I've just got like a t-shirt on, thin t-shirt, some cycling shorts and my very comfortable trainers, which actually, where are they from? Oh, they're from Adidas. And you know what, like the walk to the park isn't even that far really. And then when I do the whole round of the park, it usually takes about 1 hour, but I'm walking through both parks today. So I'm not sure how long it would take. Maybe an hour and a half or something. And then obviously I'll walk home. It's like maybe like a 10-minute walk. It's really not far. My goal is to lose some more weight. I've very much been up and down with my weight over the years and I've always struggled with confidence and liking the way I looked, and it wasn't until I hit around age 23 where things kind of looked up for me and things looked brighter. It's definitely been as I've got older. I'm only 25. I'll be 26 in February. But my mindset has changed so much about myself. And that's one thing that excites me about getting older and just working on loving myself now. So this is the first park entrance. Got a huge skate park here. And then they've just got a beautiful path that follows through the entire park and it is absolutely stunning. I love it so much. You will see I struggle to keep my eyes open. I should have probably worn some sunglasses. My eyes are just so sensitive to light and I really struggle as well when I'm driving sometimes. Like if the sun is shining or I don't know, it doesn't even need to be sunshine. Like if it's a super cloudy day, but you know what I mean? When the light is reflecting so intensely, my eyes will just start to fall shut. It's actually really dangerous. I remember when I was doing my driving test and, you know, learning how to drive and my lessons, it would literally happen to me whilst I'm like practicing to drive. And I was like, oh my gosh, my eyes would be tearing up so much because I just couldn't keep my eyes open. They've also got a little cafe down there, which I've never actually been to. Also, I do feel like I've got undiagnosed ADHD and I realise it's actually quite difficult to get that diagnosis because apparently it takes forever. So I'm sorry if my conversation goes like 10 different ways, but I will probably like loop back around to what I was originally saying. So I'm honestly so sorry if this is something that annoys you or something, I don't know. But basically for breakfast today I'm trying to eat more healthy again because I do want to lose weight, which I'll get onto the topic in a minute of, you know, my ups and downs with losing weight and gaining weight. So this morning, because I've really got the egg ick most of the time, like I feel so sick after eating eggs, even though I do quite like them, it's just, I don't know, it's a weird relationship that I have to eggs. So then this morning I thought I'd just try out like a different breakfast, because usually on my, like if I'm trying to lose weight, I'll either have porridge in the morning, I'll have yogurt with fruit, some cereal and honey, or I was thinking I should eat something with eggs, you know, because I thought it's a good source of protein, I think. and eggs are meant to be like filling and healthy and low calorie. So I know the fried egg isn't the best and healthiest way to eat an egg, but it's, you know, I work with what I've got. And I do like scrambled egg, but sometimes I feel like I'm just bad at making scrambled egg. I think if I knew how to make a good scrambled egg, I would probably eat it more often. But like an omelette, I can't eat an omelette because I feel absolutely sick. Like I feel really ill after eating an omelette, so I can't eat omelette. So, you know, the only option is a fried egg or poached egg. But anyway, so this morning I had a 90 calorie bread. It's this really nice whole wheat bread, which is like some seeds on it. It's like a little sandwich square bread. It's really nice. You can actually check out my TikTok page. I always post what I eat in a day if you're interested in what I do eat. So anyway, I had that, and then I fried an egg with some salt and pepper, seasoned it, and then I also chopped up some onions because I never thought to try out like a bit of like a fried onion with egg. So I thought I'd try it out. So I had fried onion as well. And then I'm losing my trail of thought a minute. Okay. So then, yeah, I like put the onions, I sliced up a few onions, red onion, put it in the pan next to the egg whilst it was cooking. And then I toasted the bread. I put just plain cream cheese on the bread because I thought it'd be better than using butter. So I had plain cream cheese. And then once the egg was ready, I put the egg on top. Wind. I'm at the second bit of the part now as well, by the way. Anyway, so I put the second bit of what am I saying? That's what I mean. I hate it. My brain just goes like poof. I can't think what I was saying. I'm literally just explaining how I made my breakfast. Like, come on. Anyway, just keep it simple. Bread, toasted bread, plain cream cheese, fried egg, fried onions, ketchup, bit of ketchup because I need to have ketchup with my egg, otherwise I really cannot eat it. And you know what, the onion saved the day so much. It was actually really, really delicious, and I just never thought of doing egg with onion, but I just love onion anyway. I'm such an onion lover. So if you're like me, you have egg ick, or you want to try something new, make it. I highly, highly recommend that. It was such a good breakfast. I'm really full. I also had an iced coffee with that, and then I was just drinking a bit of water after. So yeah, I just thought it's a nice change rather than just eating yogurt and porridge. And sometimes I like to save the yogurt for like the evening or lunch because I don't want to eat too much yogurt throughout the day either. So it's like if I do have yogurt, it will be for just breakfast, lunch or dinner. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Oh my god, there's a dog chasing Bubbles, and Goofy loves to chase Bubbles as well. That is so cute. Just sat down and all of a sudden I see this on me. It kind of looks like poo, but I'm really hoping it's not poo. There's a little dog that just came. I think Goofy actually played with it yesterday. I am now chilling under a very large palm tree. I thought I'd just sit down because I was kind of like feeling the sweat building up a little bit because the sun was peeking out and it was getting hot. But also I just thought I'll just have a little bit of a sit down just to like go through things that I want to share with you. And so basically, yeah, I've always kind of struggled with my weight ever since I was about 14, 15. Basically when you get to the age of when you do start to notice if you're not skinny, because obviously in school that meant a lot of the times that you would have popularity if you looked a certain way, which is so ridiculous, like so closed-minded and just such a toxic environment to be in. So, you know, I really do feel for a lot of children and teenagers going through that because it was a horrible experience. And then obviously that does affect you as well as you get older. My time through college was pretty good. I was fortunate enough to meet one of my best friends in college, and she's still one of my best friends till this day, and we really had such an amazing time. And I think it's because we had each other to share all our creativity with. Like, she's just as creative as I am, and that's something that always kind of founded our friendship, and it just created our bond a lot stronger, because we realized very quickly we can be completely ourselves with each other. So yeah, it's always so much fun spending time with her. So anyway, yeah, college was really great, and I wasn't too worried about my weight. And then went to uni. As you can imagine, as all uni students do, you constantly go out to drink alcohol, and obviously alcohol has so many calories that I gained so much weight. I then had money. I then spent money on so many takeaways and food that just wasn't healthy, and you know, I feel like I was binge eating a lot. And even at uni, I feel like my mental health was slowly starting to drop, because I quickly made friends with the wrong people and kind of just missed out on opportunities of surrounding myself with good people. So I fell into the trap of just being with the wrong people. And obviously when you're in a bad environment and toxic environment, I feel like you put that into yourself, kind of thing. So I feel like if you surround yourself with bad energy, you are going to become bad energy, and you're going to become a bad version of yourself. And that's exactly what happened to me. Along with that, I also got into a very toxic relationship, and my weight was just through the roof, to be honest, in that moment, and those years leading up. And then I got super depressed, and then like the weight kind of dropped down again, but that was just because I was depressed and anxious all the time. I started to gain it again because I was just binge eating to make myself feel better, not caring what I looked like, hating what I looked like. I feel like, if anything, by sharing all of this, I hope that anyone who is struggling, who is watching this, can relate. And I just want to be the person to tell you that it gets better, and it can get better, and you can change your way of thinking about food, and you can 100% build good habits with food and build a good relationship to food. And that's something that I didn't realise until I met my girlfriend. And I'm not saying that you need to meet the love of your life to achieve these things. Sorry, I get super distracted when I see other people, and there was a man walking his dog and he was just staring at me because obviously I'm talking to myself. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just hoping that by being open about my past and my experiences, it can help other people, because that would be amazing and wonderful to do that. My girlfriend, she didn't have these bad habits, and she didn't have such a toxic past like I did. So in a way, she always was living healthily and doing a lot of sports, grew up eating small portions and not overeating and allowing herself to feel full. And I feel like she taught me all of that in so many ways. And you know, it was a lot of work, and I was triggered a lot of times by food, and it's not something I really openly talk about anyway with anyone, because I don't know, I feel like it's so personal and not something that you're going to bring up in everyday conversation. But yeah, I'm so grateful for her, because she just taught me how to have a good relationship to food. I then lost 2 stone last year, I think it was. For a while, I was just comfortable with how I looked, because obviously I'd lost some weight. But I feel like I'm just not at my goal weight yet. And also the biggest thing for me is not so much about losing weight, but it's more about toning up and gaining some muscle, because I've been a type of person who's never really been into exercise, and I've not really had that many sports hobbies that I stuck to. I done so many hobbies when I was a kid, but nothing really that stuck to me, which the main part of that was I just wasn't able to make friends. And it annoys me now as an adult, because obviously it's like, if I was enjoying it, like, why didn't I just continue? It doesn't matter if you have friends or not, but obviously as a child, like, that's so important to you, is to make friends. So anyway, I never stuck to anything, and I feel like now that I'm getting older, I do want to find exercise routines that I can thoroughly enjoy and keep consistent. So this is kind of my goal now, and kind of my new journey with fitness and, you know, eating well. It's kind of just my new mindset on it, and my goal is to lose around another 2 stone. To start off and easing into some fitness, I thought just consistently go on a walk every day, and then once I build up my stamina and I get more comfortable with exercising that way, I feel like I can push myself to do a lot more. And also Raquel has said, you know, the times that she's free, like on the weekend she's free, we can play some badminton. And if we can't play badminton because of the wind, she suggested I try out some basketball, which I've never played basketball before, and it's kind of intimidating for me because I just instantly think like I'm not good at sports. But you know, she said it's not so much about running around with the ball, but she said like if you can try to get the ball and to throw it through the hoop, she said it's really good for the arms as well. So I thought, okay, I'll give it a go. So I'm thinking on the weekend we'll both try that out together, which I'm excited about. I think that was just like the main kind of topic I wanted to discuss with you. And so I'm gonna continue walking home now and walk the rest of the park after having a little sit down. And I'll probably update you when I get home. It's been quite a few hours later, honestly. I feel like I've done so much today. I'm still gonna clean my car later as well, but basically I got home and then I decided on having a shower. And then we also decided to shower the dogs because Tasma, she needed to have a shower anyway. She's got the special shampoo now, so we've had to do twice a week to shower her, and then, you know, over time gradually like stop and do it like once a week. I decided on showering Goofy as well, and there's just so much to clean up and to tidy. And what else have I done? Oh yeah, I had lunch and I was cooking lunch for me and Raquel, and we had like mini roast potatoes, some seasoned chicken in the pan, just some chicken breast, and then I also made a beetroot feta cheese salad, literally just with beetroot, red onion, feta cheese, lemon juice, oregano, salt and pepper. Really, really yummy. Now I've just made myself a homemade pumpkin spice latte, and then I'm having one of these little pastries that my mother-in-law made yesterday. It literally smells of Christmas. It smells amazing. And she just filled it with, I think, pumpkin, almond, I don't know, lots of things, some powdered sugar on top, and it's just like a little pastry. I broke some of it off yesterday to try and I really liked it, so she left some in a box there for us. So yeah, I thought it was like a really autumny, it's like a very autumnal little afternoon snack, which I'm enjoying a lot because I just want to feel as autumn as it can be here on a hot island, you know what I mean? So, I mean, the weather today has actually been quite nice. It hasn't been too hot. It's still very warm outside, don't get me wrong. I am in top and shorts, but it's just not boiling hot, which is really nice. I'm literally just heating up Raquel's dad's lunch as well because he's coming home from work. And yeah, other than that, I need to do my nails today. If anyone can suggest to me like a good nail varnish that actually stays on, because it's not that I haven't really got that much experience with doing my nails, so that's something I'm like really trying to get into. I'm gonna try the iced latte now actually. Wow, that is delicious. Have a little bite of this. I think you should put raisins in there as well. It's so good. I've just taken Goofy and Tasma to the park. Tasma, she's just looking out the window. Goofy's chilling here. They absolutely love just looking out the window, don't you? Is that interesting? He's so cute. But yeah, so I'm literally just now gonna head to Mercadona, which is a supermarket here in Gran Canaria. I think they've got them all over Spain, to be honest. And the reason I'm going is only to buy a packet of sweets that my girlfriend saw they've got new apparently, and she really wants to try them. She just absolutely loves sweets, whereas I'm such a savoury person. Like, just I would happily take like some salty biscuits or crisps, cheese, anything like that. I would happily eat anything savoury rather than sweet stuff. So yeah, give me a packet of crisps any day. So I do want to just have a quick look to see if they've got them so that I can buy them, because she's working till 11:30 tonight, so you know she's not going to have time to go to the supermarket. And I think tomorrow she's got the same shift, so I think basically all week she's working late. I actually got round to shortening my nails. This nail is still a bit dodgy just because the nail was just not growing anymore properly, so it's taken forever to like grow back, but it's finally now growing flat, which is what I was waiting for such a long time. And so I've just filed them down pretty short, and I've put like a nail polish over to help harden the nails. I think tonight, once I've gone and done everything, I think I will paint over with some glitter, you know, just to have a bit of more sparkly nails. It's currently 7:10, so it's still pretty light out now. I kind of also just wanted to have an early dinner for myself because I'm literally feeling so hungry. Obviously this is my first day of my diet, eating healthy. Right now I would literally just go to Mercadona. I would just love to buy a big packet of crisps, but we're going to change our mindset, and I'm just going to think, you know, I'm going to be full from drinking lots of water when I get home and having a big bowl of creamy vegetable soup that my mother-in-law made. It honestly tastes amazing, so that's what I'll be eating tonight. And I don't know what else I could eat. I'm thinking to do maybe as a dessert some nice yogurt and maybe some banana or something, just to, you know, satisfy me a bit more. I want to watch the rest of Only Murders in the Building because I still had half an episode to watch from last week.
Don't get mad at all of them. What happened to... She could be you. Oh.